Chimney,
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with my friend Anna. She's from the Bahamas and Vancouver.
Yeah, from Vancouver, second home Bahamas.
Yeah, and today we are kind of gonna give you insight into the world of modeling and videography and talk a little bit about how we met and some of the challenges of these careers. So let's get started. So how did we meet?
Okay, I actually don't even remember how we met.
I feel like it was on the beach.
Was it?
Was it on the beach? I feel like, remember I was like walking my dog on Coral Beach.
Oh my god, it was!
It was on the beach.
I came across Julia on Facebook, like before Instagram was even a thing.
Yeah, and we have a lot of mutual friends. Yeah.
And I always remember seeing her photos like, this girl is so cute. And I followed or added you or whatever Facebook does.
Yeah.
And we just knew each other from people.
Yeah, and then I think I ran into you on the beach.
Yeah.
I was walking my dog and I was...
How old were we?
I was really young.
You were like 13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And every single summer you've been here, we just always link up.
Yeah, it's been great.
Yeah, so she doesn't live here. She lives in Vancouver. And I've been living in the Bahamas, but obviously, as most of you know, I'm in the process of moving to Toronto right now. So we are all over the place.
Yeah,
but
all over the place. It's pretty cool that we can link up in Bahamas and
yeah, so we always spend time together here.
Okay, so I've been going to school for the past 8 months to become a documentary filmmaker. I am from Vancouver, BC, so I went to school at Capilano University. And now I'm coming back this summer to work on some cool projects with Julia. It's gonna be sweet. My profession is videography and editing, so yeah.
When did you know that you want to become a filmmaker?
Honestly, I think it was when I was here one summer. So I've been coming here all my life, literally since I've been born. And right when I could get my hands on a camera, I think I was shooting with like my Nokia or something when I first started shooting like videos, and then I got an iPhone eventually. And every summer with my family, I would always make like little edits of our trips, and it would just be a hobby for me. I'd edit it on iMovie. And then I think last summer when I went to Europe, I was really intrigued by the people that I saw, and I always would look at the locals who were going around, and I would just be really, really interested in their stories, like what's their life behind what they're doing right now. So I went to go pay for my courses for psychology, and I was looking at the price. I'm like, am I really gonna pay this much money to do something that I really am not that interested in?
Yeah.
So then I started doing more research about this documentary program, and I never thought I could ever make this a career. So I just did my research, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. So I applied it. I think it was like 5 days before the program even started. I'm like, I'm just gonna do this. The biggest challenge for any filmmaker, I think, is just the creative juices. Like, you always need to find inspiration, and that's why coming to this island is so amazing for me, because there's so many inspirations around here. And like traveling and everything, you just always find new things to do videos on. And even with editing, like that's probably the toughest part, like what edits I want to do to not make it so mainstream or like something I do in all my videos. Like I always like to change it up, so that's definitely the biggest challenge.
So what system or what like application do you use to edit?
I use Premiere Pro. I learned Avid in school, but I just find Premiere is just easier for me to work with the stuff I'm doing right now.
And do you find that watching other videos from other filmmakers helps you learn?
Yeah, definitely. That's how I've learned all my edits, and just self-teaching yourself is the most important thing to do. You can go to school for a certain amount of time, but after that it's all self-taught.
Yeah.
And my good friend Josh Chidiak helped me out so much. He's given me so much inspiration and has given me all the tips and everything on how to be an editor and videographer, so shout out to him. But yeah, definitely other YouTubers and videographers, you kind of just learn off each other and then create stuff of your own. Yeah.
So as a model, I know a lot of photographers here, but I only know about 3 videographers.
Wow.
So there's not many, but what tips do you have for potential filmmakers here in the Bahamas that are just starting out like you were?
I think it's just not all about the actual content you have, like the visuals, but what the story is behind your photos. So my tip for people would be to go out and find cool stories behind the photos and the videos they take. Not just shots getting put together, edited together, but something that's like way more meaningful. And there's so much on this island that you could discover and that people in other countries have no idea about. Like, you know, there's just, the best thing for me to say is while you're doing your work is to have in the back of your mind that you want to educate people around the world.
Yeah.
I think that's so important, and then your work will get really noticed when you start creating stories and finding stories behind them.
Yeah.
That's super important.
Well, I got into modeling from my mom. My mom was Miss Poland, and so from a very young age, when I was about 4 years old, I started with an agency and I started doing things in Poland. Then I moved to Florida where I was signed with World of Kids and I did stuff with them. And now I'm with MC Squared and looking to sign with other agencies when I get to Toronto. So
How was modeling like on an island, like starting your career off in the Bahamas?
it was very difficult, honestly. There are a lot of local photographers here, but the Bahamas really lacks modeling agencies. I know some that have opened up, but they're still nothing in comparison to, you know, Miami, LA. When people think of modeling, they think of the girls who have opportunities in those places rather than the Bahamas. But I really think that we should like push the change. I really think that we should promote beauty here, because I know a lot of pretty Bahamian girls that should model. So I really think that the Bahamas needs to have more of that and more agencies and more jobs here.
Yeah, definitely.
Because it's definitely hard starting off on an island. Yeah.
So what are some of the challenges you have modeling?
Okay, the challenges are definitely the travel and the flights. People think that it's really easy during the day to just smile in front of the camera, but let me tell you, it's not, especially when you have jobs back to back. I remember going to jobs in Chicago. I would land at about 1 a.m., get to my hotel about 1:30, and then the wake-up call is 5 a.m. because you have to be there at 6 a.m., which is the standard time.
I could not.
And I remember just running out of eye drops every single month because my eyes would be so red from the lack of sleep, and that's basically the biggest challenge for me, is the jobs back to back and being tired basically the entire day.
I could never, like, that's,
Yeah.
oh, being a model is tough.
It is tough.
It's
and a
so
lot of
tough. I
people
could
don't know
never
about
do it. There's no way. I do this as a profession, and I've worked with people, and it's like,
Yeah.
the amount of work you have to put in. Like when we went to shoot the other day,
Yeah.
you were just killing it. I was just doing my thing, like taking the videos and stuff, but that's a lot of work you have to put in.
Yeah, it is. And changing the clothes, sometimes it's tiring, overwhelming, especially swim week and runway.
Yeah.
It's a lot, and it's a lot of stress backstage, and when it's a lot of girls, you can definitely feel like the tension in the room. So, yeah. So how was starting your career off in the city? Because I know for me it was hard on an island, and it's probably two very different things.
Yeah, I was definitely way fortunate to be able to start mine off in a city. For one, going to school at an amazing place. I'm pretty sure CAP is like number 3 in Canada or something for videography. I'm not, or documentary, I can't remember. But definitely that the education part was just amazing for post-secondary. And then also all the access. Like there's so many photographers and videographers in the city who I've like learned from.
Yeah.
So definitely more fortunate, and even more fortunate to be able to come back here and have this island, all the island vibes. Like I get the best of both worlds, which has really helped me a lot. And just like the creativity and all of my influences, having like two completely separate places and separate friend groups. Like I have my city friends and I love them to death, and then I come here and it's a completely different vibe.
Completely different, yeah.
So it's really cool to see other people's perspectives, and that helps me with my work, especially in documentary and story.
Yeah.
That's such an important thing for me, is just getting as much knowledge of people all around the world.
That. I know a lot of you are interested about life in the Bahamas, and there's a lot of questions about civilization here. And it is an island, so definitely it's nothing in comparison to the States or to Canada.
Totally different.
But we still have access to the basic like amenities we need. And I know most of you who have no clue about the islands ask if we have Wi-Fi, if we have supermarkets. Yes, we do, okay? There is some kind of level.
Yeah.
All right, so for me, I am a big believer that this island and the Bahamas in general, we have a lot of potential, especially for models and for videographers. I mean, it's beautiful here, absolutely breathtaking, but I'm gonna be honest, the state of our economy has not been very lively
No,
lately.
not at all. I remember when I was a kid coming here, my parents would go out and I'd be running around Port Lakaya, which is like kind of a square with outside bars and stuff and candy shops.
There will be a vlog there.
Yes,
Wait on it.
coming soon. And I just remember running around and going to the candy shop, and it was packed. Like there was so much going on, live music, like everyone was out. It was amazing. All the tourists out at...
It used to be full.
Oh my god, it was full, and now I come back and it's sad because of the hurricanes, all the destruction. It's kind of just became a little bit of a ghost town, which is really sad because there's so much here for tourists to do. And that's also part of like living on the island and jobs. We depend a lot on the tourism.
And basically that is the reason why we want to do these videos, is to encourage all of you watching these videos, and maybe some filmmakers are watching these too, to come to Grand Bahama and to the Bahamas in general and really look at these places and try to put together something about it, promote the islands so we can get the tourists we need and make this place just, you know, grow and flourish.
The way it was before, because it's amazing here and people just need to see that, and that's what we're going to be working on this summer.
Yes, all of you need to see it.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot more to come, and it's gonna be amazing, vlog style and some visually pleasing stuff.
Yeah, and also maybe we will show you what our friend group does, because you know, I know a lot of people here that are always like, we're bored, and you know, you really, to have fun here, there's not a lot going on. You need a good friend group, and our friend group is just the best. We love our family. We love them.
We do.
Maybe we will do a video with what we do, how we have fun, because that's the main reason that, you know, we don't.
And we're not film bored. Basra.
We have to film Basra. It's over.
Yes, and we will explain what Basra is, so watch the next one to find out.
Yeah. And also, if you guys have any ideas of what you want to see, even fitness, beauty, lifestyle, anything, comment below, and don't forget to subscribe.
Follow me on Instagram.
Yes.
I have 2 Instagrams.
Follow both of them. I will attach everything in the description of this video.
Yes.
So make sure you subscribe, like, and comment below.
Yes.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.